Ayo, I'm Pandatax, and today we're gonna be reading a story about a guy who stole thousands of dollars when he was just 12 years old.
When I was 12 or 13 years old, I would use thousands on stolen credit cards online.
Now, I know this is about to be good, because where on earth you getting thousands of dollars in credit card money as a 12-year-old? 12 years old, you should be focusing on building Legos or building a fort, how to do a fraction, or maybe even focusing on a young crush that you have at the recess time. But not this guy. This guy chose to focus on criminality.
I was young and into the whole computer gaming and hacking scene. I would RAT, remote access tool, keylog, and DDoS, all sorts of shit to random people online. I got into it by meeting some guy on Minecraft who was like 16 or 17 at the time, and basically walked me through how to do it.
Okay, one thing about me is I am not a gamer. So when you say RATs and DDOs, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I just heard a bunch of mumbo jumbo. But I will say this, that 16-year-old who taught, and not only taught, but encouraged a 12-year-old to steal from other gamers online, shame on you. Shame on you. Just like Mushu from Mulan said,
This out on you! This out on your cow!
It all started by me coming up with cons to steal people's Minecraft accounts that had higher ranks on servers that I played, like $200 plus ranks. For that, I would basically find someone dumb enough to be convinced that I had some sort of program that could get them any rank or kit that they wanted. But in order for me to do it, I needed the account password, email, and email password, and then I would just outright steal the account. No real hacking was involved in this. It was just pure con artist work.
so this kid would talk to what I'm assuming is a bunch of other kids and lie and say he had some program that could help them get some fancy kits and other stuff in Minecraft. And then once this other poor kid handed over their account information to an individual whom they trusted, you know, like someone who's on the same level as you, your buddy. I mean, okay, strangers on the internet and such, but point is, would hand over the account information, and then this guy would just go whoop, steal everything. Wow. But why is this author writing it like he's still proud? Like, what do you mean? It was just pure con artist work. Like, excuse me. Like, this is nothing to be proud of.
The one I feel the worst about, that I'll never forget, was some kid that couldn't have been older than 12, had a $650 rank on a server I had been eyeing, and I had been eyeing his account for a while. I got him in a call with me, and did my song and dance, and got his account. A day or two afterwards, we got another call on Skype, and he was bawling his eyes out. I could hear his dad losing his fucking mind in the background, just absolutely verbally berating his son. I ended up giving it back, but the worst part is, it wasn't even because I felt bad. My buddy had convinced me to do it because he felt bad. I was refusing to do it until he said we wouldn't be friends afterwards if I kept refusing.
This is just evil. Call an exorcist because there is evil inside this boy. Because what do you mean that even when the kid that you just stole everything from, when he calls you, you don't feel like giving it back? And the only reason you gave it back was because your other friend was gonna stop being your friend because you're an evil piece of. I don't know who raised this thief to act like this, but honestly, I'm just speechless.
The last part of this confession is arguably the worst. This is where I graduated from ratting people and conning them out of their accounts to straight up credit card theft and usage. I had a list of over 150 Minecraft accounts that I had either conned or stolen through a cracker software that someone sent me.
Now just hold up for a second. Imagine this kid at 12 years old had applied himself to any other hobby to this degree. Any other sport or activity with this much enthusiasm, Imagine he'd chosen
hockey or soccer or robotics.
and had put this much time and effort into being that great at doing it. Nope. No, 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 nope. Instead, he chose to walk the criminal lines. Like I always say, I gotta look to the parents. Because how much time is your son spending online that he's able to steal 150 Minecraft accounts? I really gotta look at the parents for this one. A big thumbs down to their parenting style.
There used to be this website, I think the name is called alborach.com, that would post daily lists of credit card dumps. Names, addresses, credit card numbers, zip codes, literally everything you needed to make a purchase. This list was public, so it was first come, first served.
What? Nah, I am so thankful that whenever this Alburak situation existed, I was just a kid on the field running around having fun because what do you mean that credit cards and all their information got posted onto this site? Man, all I can say is everybody get a VPN, get a firewall, heck, even get a little nerd to set up some security software on your computer, your laptop, your phone, because nothing is safe.
Well, there was one day I couldn't find any usable cards on Alborach, so I said fuck it, and I decided to go through all of my old ones and see if any of them got unblocked by the banks. There was one, and for some reason it never got locked again. I literally spent $19,000.
$19,000.
No way. Imagine one day you just wake up, you having a good day, you go, you check your Visa or Discover or American Express card, and boom, negative $19,000. $19,000 to be paid by you to the bank. Nah, if that happened to me, you would see me turn into the biggest Karen ever. Cut that bob and dye it blonde because I will be fighting the manager. If my data got leaked on some random site and now I owe close to 20K, nah.
I'm throwing hands.
I was buying my friends' ranks. I was selling ranks for in-game items to other people. I was buying kits. I was buying literally anything.
Blah, 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 yuppa, yuppa, I don't care. Point is, you stole 19K and spent it on complete crap. I would hope that if you were my son and decided to do crime and got 19K, that you wouldn't spend it on,
Oh, I need this little magical sword, I need this little outfit, and I want this little pen for my pigs.
no! Oh my goodness, this is beyond next level, like, stupidity.
When I finally got busted and banned, I went full chaos on that card. I ranked every single person's account that I could find on the server list. The most expensive rank, $500. I bought them as many kits as possible. Basically, I was trying to make it an absolute nightmare for their admin staff to deal with. Who had the ranks before? What was the rank before I had already had one? How were they going to take back all the items I bought under the account names? All the refunds they were going to have to issue? I just went scorched earth.
If you were my son and I found out about all this ticky-tacky thievery crime that you were doing online under the guise of just playing a game, you would never see another piece of technology again in your life. Wi-Fi, you wouldn't even know the name. Cell phone, what is that? I would punish you
So hard.
that you might as well be living in the 1800s.
Now, I may have made myself sound like some super secret anonymous hacker. That wasn't the case. The kick in all of this is that I was so dumb that I never even had an IP changer on the whole time. My PC was junk, as I was only 12 or 13 playing Minecraft, that I couldn't even run Skype on it at the same time. Yes, this was pre-Discord when Skype was just a thing we all used. I would use Skype on my phone, so as a measure to hide my IP in Skype calls, I had my IP changer on my phone, not on my computer, where I was actually doing all of the illegal activities. I have no idea how I was never caught for any of this. When I realized how dumb I was for not changing my IP on my PC, every time someone knocked on my parents' door for months, I thought it was the police and that I was cooked. That is my confession. I am 27 now.
100% this kid should have faced some type of repercussions or, consequences for his actions at the time. Now, do I believe that the cops should have gotten involved? Hell yeah! I mean, at the end of the day, the basis of it all is that this is just crime, you know? And I don't think he should have been locked up forever or whatever, but definitely cops should have been involved. Justice should have been served. I think that this writer, OP, is pretty proud of what he did as the 12-year-old. Like, reading through this confession, I think there's some elements where it sounds like he's quite proud. No, 100% he should have gotten caught. And those poor people that got scammed out of thousands of dollars, like maybe one of them will see this post and be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Why I had like a 3,000 to 10,000 charge from Minecraft on my credit card. But yeah, that's all that we have for today's video. If you know any bad, questionable financial decision stories or you have some of your own, send me an email. My email is linked down below. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is PandaTax out.
Questionable financial decision. Yo, Panda.